What's up, y'all? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Food Flair, thank you for 58 months. Omni, thank you for 74 months. Very much appreciated. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a wild storm. Lots of thunder, lots of rain. It was crazy. We did not end
He
up
has a
losing
flat
power. It
brain.
did flicker a couple of times, though. Hey, Sep, thank you for 59 months. Very much appreciated. Yeah. I got everything shut down and unplugged. Yes, 59, the sex number. Sexy 59.
He has a flat brain.
Corvus, thank you for 58 months. Well,
He has a flat brain.
I don't know what's going on with Good's internet, but he was not able to do anything. The rest of his weekdays were booked until Friday. So we were not able to do a makeup stream this week. Shade, thank you for Nintendo 64 months. Appreciate that. A stream where we make out and make up. Wow, is that the show reference? That's wild.
You're
Jesse.
really bits.
Thank you for those biddies. Very much appreciated. Well, I got some mail to check out. This first thing here is a long time coming. Very long time coming. Some of you might recognize this. It's an album I used to play on stream a lot. Getting a moire pattern. It's a pretty 8 machine. It's all a cover of Pretty Hate Machine done on original hardware. Old sound chips. Atari, Commodore, NES, Master System, Genesis. Yeah, I used to play this one a lot. Long time ago, Inverse Phase did a campaign on Bandcamp to do a vinyl release. And of course, I jumped on that. And it kind of went through hell because of COVID, I think. But here it is. It's very nice. Well worth the wait. It's beautiful. I think the other vinyl looks even better. They are different, which is nice. Here's the other one. This one is my favorite. It's beautiful. Yeah, it would look really good on a wall for sure. Yeah, I want to do a hi-fi setup. I need to figure out where to put a piece of furniture to set up the vinyl and the cassette deck and the preamp and all that shit. And then we've got a lyric sheet here. And the nice thing about this is it's got all the chips that were used for each song listed. The less good thing is it has the lyrics. The lyrics, as far as I know, aren't actually on the songs. But, oh, never mind. These aren't lyrics. I never looked closely at it. I thought it was lyrics. I'm so glad it's not. It's actually just an explanation of everything. The reason I got bamboozled is because the song titles are all puns, and they're emphasized in every single one of these. So I thought that they were fucking
He has a flat
lyrics.
brain.
And I thought they were pun-based lyrics. I was like, I don't remember there being lyrics on this fucking album, but I guess there are, because there's this. Did not look closely. Jesse, thank you for that gift sub. Yo, artist. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. No, it's all good. It is all good. Yeah, this is cool actually. It has details of every single one of them about the chips and everything. Like, Head Like I.O. That was on a Commodore 64. An 8580, CPU 6510, 980 kilohertz. And there's a little explanation for each one of these. Like this one says, Head Like I.O. was written on the C64 before P8M was a thing. And I didn't have many C64 tracks back then. The SID has a very nice bass sound to it, and great analog filters that don't exist on other chips. As I hadn't learned how to use the SID to its full potential, and I love its sound, I decided I would revisit the C64 in a later track. You get little fun facts too, like biggest challenge, the filter guitar in the chorus. It took at least a few tries to get everything just right. Alternate title idea, Sid Like a Hole. Unoptimized music size, 78 kilobytes. Oh yeah, all of the song titles are puns. If you don't know the song titles from Pretty Hate Machine, these aren't going to mean much to you, but it's Head Like I.O., Atariable Lie, Downloading It, This Burns Me, It Hurts, Synctified. These don't seem to relate to the systems that they were done on. Well, on and off. Like, Atariable Lie, that was done on an Atari 8-bit. Downloading It was done on a Nintendo NES. No, not downloading it. Downloading it. To get just that much closer to down in it. There's even an apostrophe. Synctified was done on MSX. with the Konami SCC. Something you didn't ever have. That one's not a pun. Sega Master System. Kinda I want 2A03, which I believe is another chip. Was done on Nintendo Famicom with BRC6. So, like, you know how I rave about Castlevania 3 on the Famicom? Because it's got that special Konami extra chip that gives a couple more sound channels. That's the BRC6. Da, 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 da. Oh. Then just Sid for Sin. Commodore 64. That's what I chipped. Atari 8-bit. The Lonely Bite. Nintendo Game Boy. Token Ring Finger. It was on the MSX with the Yamaha OPLL. NES plus Atari 2600. Get Pong Breakout.
He has a flat brain.
Now I'm Null Thing. Commodore 64. I'm sorry for doing this to you, but now that I'm this deep, I feel like I have to keep going. Grid, thank you for 89 months. Something else you never had. MSX. With no expansions. Purist Beeping. Sega Genesis. And then, maybe just ones and zeros. Atari 800. And then there's a disclaimer even. A bit about this page. Dude, come on. Not many folks understand. And by the way, bit was in quotes. Like, that's not me being like, haha, he said the word bit. He's doing the puns here. Not many folks understand what chiptune is. These aren't just MIDI files I run through some converter that makes them 8-bit. Everything is done by ear. Some tracks were finished in no time, others took a month. The whole album took about a year and a half. It can be weird writing music like this. Some of the systems have strange limitations. I've included some backstory for each track and limits I had to overcome. Hopefully this inspires you to learn more. And then on the back side here, there's a whole story. Like, the whole, like, life story. Oh. Inverse Phase started an electronic entertainment museum. bloopmuseum.com. BLOOP museum.com. That's badass. Yeah, check it out. He met Trent as well. Which is a pretty nice consolation prize. Oh, whoop. I was going to show you the museum and then I put my huge hand over it. It's pretty fucking cool, man. It's pretty awesome. I'm really glad this finally came. I'm glad to support it. Looking forward to playing it. A lot. So I really enjoyed this album. It is very good. Trent's into this shit, man. I don't know, I guess nothing happened with it, but I know that back around the time... God, what was that fucking song? Can't remember the name of it. The one that was all the music video you may have seen. That's why I do this, Brett. I love this shit. I love all the auxiliary things. I love the artwork. the designs. I love the, just the tactile experience of having it in hand. It's a cumbersome, expensive hobby. I don't do it for audiophile reasons. I don't have any weird.
Well, it sounds better on vinyl.
I don't. None of that. I mean, it sounds the same to me as if I were playing it on my computer. But I enjoy the whole experience. And that's how this shit over here happened. That's all vinyl there. Well, that and a number of kind folks in chat who sent many of those vinyls. That fucking song is on the tip of my tongue. I wish I could fucking remember what it is. I'm gonna look it up real quick. The music video is all like CRT style, like a video game. I actually really like that song, and I just can't fucking remember the thing at all. It's a newer one. You know what? Let's just go to their fucking YouTube. It'll be right there. Polybius. How could I forget this? Less Than. Less Than is the name of the track. He's into this same shit. Old computers, video games. He wanted to do a video game project of some kind, I had heard. But around the time that this video came out, that's why I was thinking of this. Because he's done, I mean, he did the Quake soundtrack, obviously, and he was going to do the Doom 3 soundtrack. So it's not like he hasn't done video game shit before. He's done other things, too, that I don't recall. Sound design stuff. He really branched out in the past 10 years to all kinds of shit. Film soundtracks and whatever else. But yeah, he's into all this, like, electronics, retro, yada yada, everything shit. Rob Sheridan is an incredible artist and does dabble with CRT collecting and analog video art. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but basically you use weird, crazy devices to generate video distortion and all kinds of things like that, and then you photograph that. It's glitch art, I think, might be the name of it. Yeah. I remember back when he was working on the Doom 3 soundtrack, they were, or maybe it was the Quake soundtrack, there was an interview where he was talking about how when they were on tour, they spent a lot of their downtime playing Doom multiplayer, which is just badass. Yeah, same. Downward Spiral and The Fragile are like formative albums for me. In fact, I would say Nine Inch Nails is probably the only like rock solid favorite I've had throughout my whole life. I had a lot of other things that came in and drifted away, but Nine Inch Nails was like a monolith in my mind. Always was. I've told this story of how I happened upon them before. It's really fucking stupid. Where I basically didn't have any musical taste. Like, I was really sheltered as a kid. You know, Christian upbringing. I just didn't have a social life or any experience with mainstream content of any kind. But then got one of those Columbia ads, Columbia Music ads. And for those of you who are younger, you're not going to have any fucking idea what I'm talking about. But companies before the internet used to just fucking mail shit to everyone on the planet. they would get lists of people and mail physical things to your fucking house, and there was all kinds of weird shit. One of those things, or a number of those things, would have been these sort of like, how to describe them, media clubs. I think it was kind of a, it wasn't a scam, but it was just like weird. They would send you a list of like music albums you could buy. You would check them off, the ones you want, send it back, and they would send you those. And you didn't have to give them any money. They expected you to pay, though. But a lot of kids, like myself, would fill it out, send it back, get the shit, and then that's it. That's where the story ends for us. I assume it doesn't end there for various postal workers and whoever sends out the please fucking pay us letters at Columbia. But yeah, so I did like a shotgun blast of random shit because I didn't own any music and my parents wouldn't buy me any. You know? So I found a loophole. I broke the system. So they mailed me CDs, and it's an insane mix of stuff, which really tells you that I had no sense of like what I even liked or anything. There was TLC, there was Pearl Jam, I think there might have been Boys to Men involved. There was it was a band that had like one of those really trendy, you'd hear it everywhere you fucking go songs. God. Not Blue Man Group. It's in that era though. Maybe it was Dave Matthews or something similar to Dave Matthews. Anyway, mixed in with all that shit, I got Downward Spiral, and I might have got Pretty Hate Machine as well. This would have been early 90s. And yeah, it was wild because I listened to all this stuff. I got to Nine Inch Nails and I was like, holy fucking shit. What the fuck did I stumble into here? But I got completely hooked on it. Completely. From that moment forward, I had to have every album, and I was just listening to Nine Inch Nails nonstop. Probably would have been 94 or 95, because obviously it was after Downward Spiral came out, and that came out in 94. The Satanic Panic. That was just dying out in the 90s. Although it never really went away. Still hanging out in the background. Influencing our laws. Anyway. I have this international package that barely made it to me from Elusive. So let's get this open and see what this is. Gotta like gotta cover this. How does this open? Oh. Right. Yeah. No docks. This box opens in such a weird way. It's like a clamshell. Oh shit. Holy shit. Dude. Elusive. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck, man? Mini Lab Mark II. Universal MIDI controller. Yeah, this fuck. Oh, dude, this rocks. I guess you got excited about the Super Mini Pack, eh? Or just seeing a keyboard at all? I've never heard of this. I've never even heard of this company. Arturia? Where'd you find this, dude? Well, I mean, I know the country where you found it. Hell yeah, man. Dude, this is so awesome. I was looking at other MIDI controllers. It's like, this is a pretty wild one, but it's old. And it's kind of hard to use. It's also huge and heavy. So I was looking at, like, maybe I could get something a little bit more daily driver kind of thing. And this is, looks like it's right in that space. Yeah, dude, this is sick. 16 multifunction encoders, multicolor velocity and pressure sensitive pads, 25 velocity sensitive slim keys, pitch bend and modulation touch strips, octave transpose buttons, shift button, pad 1 through 8, 9 through 16 button, foot switch input. I gotta find my foot switch. I have one that I used with that before somewhere. I'm going through everything on the weekends. I'm getting there. And USB 2.0 port. No drivers needed. Dude. This rocks. Is this... You got on this very fast, Elusive. Is this one that you were already familiar with, or have experience with, or something? Look at that. Yeah, that's how I had the Remote 61 hooked up, was just over USB, and I didn't have anything. I didn't have to do anything special for MIDI. Although with that, you do need like crazy drivers for it to like control things, and to be honest, that keyboard's too confusing for me. Not a lot of knowledge yet. Oh, dude, it's so cool. Get this puppy out of here. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my god, I love it. It matches my my whole like desktop theme as well, which is all like white and black. Oh no, it's got wood paneling on the side. Oh no. Oh man. Look at that. Very nice. Ooh, the keys feel real good. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. And it's really straightforward, too. Like, no... It's not, like, overdone. It's just USB, sustain input. I don't know what that is. It's got, like, a hole here. It's not labeled or anything. It's just a hole. No clue what that's about. Well, basically, we should be able to hook it up, like, immediately. Is it a Kensington lock? Aren't they normally labeled at all? Yeah, let's take a look here. Here we go. Yes, this will probably work much, much better for playing around with the Super MIDI pack. Like, for sure. You know what? I have zero experience with a Kensington lock. I have no idea how that works. I don't know what... Is it something like... Does it insert and then expand somehow? Like, once it's in there? Oh, okay. So it's just like a really simple lock mechanism. Insert and rotate. So then it, like, snaps out and you can only unlock it with a key or something? That's cool. Yeah, I've never, ever used one. I've never even... If I saw one, I didn't know that I had. Woo! It was being pretty for 1 second, and then we missed it. Hold on. Dude. Okay. Yeah, let's play with this for a little bit. Let me switch on over. Let's see what we can do. It is. It's just exactly like Christmas. I'm the baby Jesus, and this is made of myrrh. Let me check out the manual here. I also realized after messing around with things yesterday that what I can probably do to get around all that like anguish that I've had there is to well, I don't know if that'll work. So I have multiple ways of connecting the Super Mini Pack. The Super MIDI pack. I have a USB connection to it, and then I have a USB MIDI, like USB to MIDI converter. So I could hypothetically connect it to my Stream PC for configuration, uploading samples, and then have the USB to MIDI converter connected from the PC that I have the keyboard connected to. And that should solve my problems. Maybe? I'm not sure. But let's see how to get up and going here. Oh, it says register to get started. Okay, yeah. So you have to like go through the registration process. I guess I'll switch off and put the music back on for a minute while I do this. Well, I was thinking I would update the firmware and such, but I suppose I could just play around with it. I just don't really have anything set up to play around with it with. But maybe I can try... Hold on a second. Let me just check some stuff real quick. One moment. power everything up.
He has a flat brain.
Okay. What the heck? Oh, weird. What? Why is it acting like this is a whole nother desktop? This has never happened before. What the shit? It is not set up this way, and I don't know what's happening. I did not do this. What in the world? What in the world? Hold on a moment, please. What? Hold on. Oh my god. What? How did this happen? What the fuck? That is not how anything was supposed to be set up. No, everything else seems fine, but I've had this set up as mirrored for fucking forever. I do not understand what the fuck happened. What? What the fuck? So the capture card is reporting 60 hertz, which is incorrect. It must have. It's not reporting the right refresh rates. It says 120 is its highest. G-Sync is enabled. How did this happen? Why did this happen? What the fuck? Well, I restored the mirroring, but I'm really confused. Oh, now it's one. Fuck off. I fucking don't know. But just for some reason, NVIDIA forgot. I mean, I shut the computers down. But no, I didn't turn off the monitors. I just unplugged everything after that once the computers were down. Anyway, after this small detour. Okay, sweet. Okay, so the mini lab is showing up. This is set up as normal. I'm not going to bother with samples right now because that was the nightmare. Let's check this here. Options, MIDI input. Like so. Okay. Ah, I powered everything down. Input. SCART. Okay. All right. Now, I just have to do this and this. Yeah, dude. Playing on the Super Nintendo. Easy as that. Boy. Now, how can I do things? I like the touchpads. Those are very cool. What? I didn't like that. That's octave increase. Yeah. I think it said it comes with Ableton. That's what I'd have to register for. They give you a plugin that has all the samples, 500 samples. It's Ableton Live Lite. It doesn't really explain much about programming. I mean, it tells you. Right, yeah. To be honest, this diagram is kind of difficult to read. But the pads look to be editing controls. So you can select previous and next filters. You can edit using the first two. You can edit multi-parameters. The keyboard lets you switch MIDI channels. There's 16 keys here that select MIDI channels. What? Oh my god, am I ever... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wrap my brain around all this. Because I mean, what I'd really like to be able to do with the Super MIDI pack is you establish certain samples and you just make loops, and then you can play live on top of that. It doesn't actually say how to choose a new channel. Unless that's the shift. I don't think there's a whole lot of channels on this. Oh, when I press shift, the first one lights up here. That's not doing anything. Yeah. I'm sure it's all elucidated somewhere. That's a lot of this stuff, it's like impenetrable because the music scene, like everybody knows everything, so everybody stopped explaining anything. And when they all die, the rest of us are fucked. Well, let me do the registration thing here real quick. I don't know. I feel like MIDI might be my jam if I could just kind of get off the ground and start moving with it, you know? Maybe I'm silly, but something about it just makes me feel like this could be my thing. But just give me a second here. Okay. This is very cool, Elusive. Thank you so much. I'm really hyped about this. Lab Mark II start.
He has a flat brain.
Cry Wild, thank you for 72 months. I love their design. I'm kind of reminded of Teenage Engineering. Okay, create an account. I'm installing the software. Yeah, I think all MIDI stuff kind of works out of the box. Like, I was really surprised with, well, put it over there now, but the keyboard that I had, these things have been mature for decades. You know? So like all MIDI stuff just sort of works with everything. I mean, there's a lot of quirky bullshit and there's definitely edge cases. There's different types and stuff like that, but like for the most part shit just works, which is what's really cool about it. I'm more used to stuff that stops being supported. You know what I mean? And then stops working. That's more of like software side of things. So that's why it surprised me. But maybe it's silly. Arturia Software Center. I'll put some music on here so it's not just like dead air and me occasionally narrating this experience. I love their website. It's so cool. Okay, now I have to activate.
He has a flat brain.
Cool. All right. So that's done. Lord Terranix, thank you for 25 months. Okay, register the product. Aww. Don't you hate when you're typing a long number in and then you look up and you hadn't cursored in? So you were typing it to nothing. Beautiful. Synchronizing. Nice. Okay, I'm installing Minilab Mark II, or actually Analog Lab 5. Downloader's taking a while.
He has a flat brain.
It is. Creeper Bros, thank you for 45 months. Yeah.
Done with everything. Or a match of everything, not really blending. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's awesome.
I'm gonna go get a tree. I want one. Would you like making?
More of this. It's not gonna do anything.
Did a thing.
It lit up, but it's making stuff happen. But no music. Not yet.
I just want to see the buttons. Anyway, more show right now. Any other things?
Nah. Maybe one of those candy bars if they just have like a regular one.
Yeah, I think those are like done.
Okay.
Is there any other kind of candy bar that you would like?
Nah. It's installing it now.
Are you gonna kiss me or not?
Yes. If that's real, I can't imagine that that would last very long or work too well. This is a whole ass process. I just want to play around with samples. No, it's fine. I'm sure it's almost done. Oh yeah, I should get the let's see here. There's other softwares on here. There's one called the MIDI Control Center. That's not in my little special dashboard I have. I think. Maybe it is. Bleep. Okay. That's not the one it... That's not the one it initially downloaded. But I'll pull that down as well. It's just weird that it's not offered from the... It's a little software center, you know? Oh, I should probably wait to kick that off until this other thing's done. But yeah, I've wanted to make music for a while. I don't know. I never seem to get in the groove. You have to get in the groove with stuff. I see, gotcha. Yeah. Well, the samples are like fonts in this world, right? Nice, Jen.
He has a flat brain.
Mao, what do you think about that gift sub? Now it says waiting for other download to complete. I'm going to sneak the MIDI control center in while it's saying that. MIDI control center, Arturia MIDI
He
driver.
has a flat brain.
Nate. Thank you, Anonymous, for that gift sub to Nate. Which puts Nate at 4 years as well. This is a confusing message. It says, to complete the driver installation, you must disconnect and reconnect your device. Do you want to exit this wizard now and connect the device later? What do I do? Do I answer this dialogue? Do I unplug it and replug it now? I guess I will. I did it, and I clicked finish, and it's still saying that. I guess it doesn't matter. I have closed it. Alright. Opening the MIDI control center. Error, failed to open device. Please verify the device is not in use by another application. No, I closed all of that. So that's concerning. This is why that dialogue was worrying me. Yeah, I closed and reopened MIDI Control Center, and it's still giving me this error. Check the instructions. Sure. Register your product. Download and install ASC. Activate your product. Install your products. Install the MIDI control center. Thank you. Lovers you. I'm looking at the link.
Well, yeah, I saw all this, but it's not able to connect the device at all right now. Which it doesn't mention. And I'm afraid to attempt updating the firmware while it's mad about not seeing the device. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks like it'll let me try, but that's... Firmware is scary. It's really easy to brick things if you try to force stuff. I just don't understand why that didn't work. Yeah, they're closed. They've been closed as well. I don't know. I could try rebooting. We did install a driver. With this other thing, it's still saying... Oh, it wasn't even downloading. That's weird. It went to the second thing and then just didn't download. Maybe I have a driver conflict or something like that. Who knows? I'll try rebooting. See if that helps. Okay, so we have noise. Here we go. Analog Lab gives you access to over 2,000 of the best designer sounds. Blah, blah, blah. Homepage. The explore page. And sound store. Of course, my library. Playlists. Oh. Combine instruments and add effects in the studio. Add instrument. Click on part 2 to add instrument. Current preset. Click on part 2. Oh. I like how it doesn't tell you how to get to the studio. Love to. Oh. Sounds cool. Like stumbled into a Zelda 64. I need a hold on. Yeah, the Song of Time. How do you get to the fucking studio? Studio. Press a button. Instant song. Let's split half and half. This sounds like some Tunic shit. That's awesome. That's a cool, subtle effect. So cool, man. It sounds like some Final Fantasy VIII shit. This is actually really good for learning. Don't know what FM ENV attack is, though. I'm not really hearing a difference. Well, it seems to be loading effects with the sample or the synth. So, like, if I change this to this one, it has its own different settings. So, presumably, if it's there, it should matter, but maybe it doesn't. This is surprisingly effective, without really doing much of anything. Just holding one key, twiddling the knobs. Oh, okay, so the second row of knobs, this is controlling this. Oh, it starts the second one in. Okay, oh, okay, so these first two are actually application controls, and then the next one's in. Better take it easy on that one. Basically, same grid, yeah, same. This is more fun than it should be. Probably more fun than it looks like. Some drums. Kickor. Yeah, that'll probably kick some bumps down your neighbor's house there. Basically, I need to get into Ableton probably and really start messing with some shit.
He has a flat brain.
Seismic Coin, thank you for 20 months. Yeah, I'll look at Reaper. I did not know that. Damn, you can really, really, really modify these. That is very classic. This is just like some horror atmosphere. For free. Right, yeah. I mean, I've thought about it in the past for sure, but I didn't have any momentum with making anything. So I lacked confidence in actually doing so. Solo over it with a trumpet synth. I need tracks or something. I need loops. Yeah, let's take a look. Ethereal Pad Patch. Macro 1 gives a creepy LFO effect. Macro 2 acts as a frequency tuner. And Macro 3 adds an 8-bit effect. Macro 4 controls the cutoff. Is that operator 1, 2, 3, and 4? I like this. Touchpads are awesome. Probably just wherever there was a free spot, food, I would guess. One of these times I'll stop fiddling with the first knob. Let's turn this thing up to biblically accurate.
He has a flat brain.
Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub. What do we got? I don't know. I don't know what that little icon means. The only difference I'm seeing is movement is tweaked. Shit, it's No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is here. It sounded a lot like that one tune that they used for the trailer. Huh. I click on this, it kicks down to the next one. Strange. Pretty creepy. How does the Halo theme go? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's about 1 billion I haven't even touched yet, Elusive. Dare I touch the store as well? Beatmaker's Haze. Neon lit sounds for urban mixes. These are crazy. They're not kidding. Drill chest 808. Fuck. That's a drill. Jesus. What if that static is intentional built into this? What can you do? feel like my whole method right now is just go in there, turn all the knobs to 100. It's basically Monster Factory of pads. Yeah, very much fuck around and find out. Square whistle, huh? I haven't. I'm absolutely just fucking around. If I were putting tracks together, if I was making any sort of a beat at all, that would be shocking at this point, honestly. I'm still like, hello, I am idiot. I press key. sounds really good. These samples are really, really, really good. This one, dude. Damn it! Interesting. Oh no. Uh-huh. There, now it's in the next room. It's on the other side of the wall from you. Turn down that racket. Reminded me of something. I think it's reminding me of Ninja Turtles. One of the movies. No, wait. Actually, I think this is, Beverly Hills Cop? That it's reminding me of? I mean, it's obviously not exactly that. Now it's making me think of Mega Man. It seems very Mega Man right now. I killed it. It's dead. Is this 90s? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Right? That's the opening to like that little Mega Man. What is that? Is that like when it kicks you to the screen where he's getting a power up? It goes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
He has a flat brain.
Holy. Mozart was an insane genius who could copy anything instantly. Far more complicated music than anything we have today. This is just fun. It's the kind of thing that I could just do for like 1 million years, just going through samples and noodling around. Huh. So I really fucked around with that for a long time. I guess the next step here would be to grab Ableton, right? Well, the thing is, though. Well, no, I guess that's right. Yeah. Just trying to think, like, how can you set stuff up to play through the Super Nintendo? But hypothetically, any sequencing application should do that just fine. Hey, buddy. Did I? Maybe I did. Getting my activation code. Okay. Download. Jesus Christ. It's 2.5 gigabytes. What's light about that? It's downloading fast, but fuck. That's gigantic. It's okay. We don't have to compare packages. Well, apparently Live Light is included with this guy. Which is what I've been playing with for anybody who's unaware of why I've been like going like this into my crotch area. Elusive sent a Mini Lab Mark II. And it's in my crotch area. The fuck? Fatal error during installation? Music stuff. Why? Oh, yes. I agree. Next, yeah. Now it seems like it's okay. This is gonna make me dig out the fucking pocket operators again. Although I'm not sure if they can really get involved in any of this. Sorry, it's working on it. But yeah, thank you, Elusive. This is super, super fun. Really, really very fucking fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Almost done. Nearly done. Nah, that seems to be fine. Okay. Possibly successfully installed. So, says trial, that's fine. Oh, right. This isn't even the right app. I don't think. Ableton Live 11 Lite. Won't think. Ableton Live Lite is the one. CSRF verification failed. Can anything just work the first time around here? Submit. Open. Authorizing. Authorized. Thank you. And have fun. Okay. So this is where it gets well out of hand. Because these tend to be a little bit like, well, it's a lot. I don't ever know where to start with this shit. That's probably coming from this. Let's see. What's this? Type audio device. Doesn't look like any of these are what I'm looking for. Pins. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a whole thing. I mean, I've messed a little bit with stuff like this, but I think I'm definitely going to need a tutorial. A lot of controls here don't seem to do anything. Yeah, what not to touch, for sure. Well, I was hoping I could maybe take this to the next step, but maybe I cannot. At least not without watching videos and shit. I think I had the computer keyboard working. Yeah, it is on up there. me see here. I just looked up some stuff real quick.
He has a flat brain.
Sapphire, thank you for 33 months. Okay. I may have hooked it up. Okay, it is all right. It is hooked up now. The flat brain thing comes from Screamaday. Was it last year? I think it was last year. Yeah. Okay, so I got to the point where the keys now make the meters go. I know this is thrilling. Please hang tight. Okay, so Shift Pad 8 for Ableton Live controls. Shift 8. Okay, so that's loading memory when I do that. That's cool. Let's grab some shit. Mindfulness. Drop an instrument or sample here. Okay. Okay, that's working. But we don't have any audio. We have done it. And I have control. Well, what I understand about driver types is that they tend to... There's latency issues, basically. Last I knew, ASIO for all or whatever was the one. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe mid-dark? Dark? Much better. Yeah, it works now, BFA. I mean, there's a fuck of a lot here, so... But the fact that I have controls and I can get stuff out of it is already pretty fucking solid. Pretty fucking solid. I don't know if I can get the samples that came with this to get in here.
He has a flat brain.
There doesn't seem to be any latency. Yeah, there seems to be tutorials out there for the Mini Lab Mark II plus the Ableton, so that would get me rolling pretty good. Really curious if I could output to the Super MIDI pack from here as well. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. No, it's not listed out of the box. Oh, it is listed here. I'm only sending audio out. MIDI. Oh, this. Huh. No, I don't. No, it. I would have heard it. Hey, World War II, how you doing? We're messing with MIDI. It's just, it's what I have loaded down here. That's just the instrument. I didn't make it. It is. Well, it doesn't seem to be kicking out. Yeah, it is red. I don't know why. I don't know why. What do you mean? So it would be Mini Lab. still displeased. I don't know why. I don't know what else to try. It's interesting that it's just as easy as like setting these here for doing anything like this. Just doesn't seem to want to work with this. No, nothing should be using the pack. No, nothing else is running. I haven't, but I mean, it was fine earlier, so nothing really should have changed, really. Yeah, it just does not like that. External instrument device is not available in the intro and light editions. Maybe that's the issue. Nah, it doesn't give any message. There might be a log or an output or something like that that says, "What's up?" Gives me nothing. I mean, yeah, it's in. It's connected via USB right now. An import on the prefs? Yeah. It just makes this mad as well. Still doing nothing over there. Sure. I'll look at that link.
Boop, 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 boop.
Maybe this is it? Nope. Oh, no. No. Audio face interfaces inputs are selected by choosing external in from the input time chooser. But external. Maybe from here. Channels. Woof, this is a lot. Red MIDI ports. They cannot be used. So running applications might use MIDI ports, including live. Disconnect all USB hardware. Reinstall or update the drivers. Blah, 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 blah. All right. We'll try that. Hold on. Unplug. It really shouldn't have been in use by anything, but who knows? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Windows is really bad about MIDI. Yeah. This is just way worse. It's all fucked up now. Okay. It sees these. Oh. If I do anything to them at all, it gets mad. This isn't doing shit. Even setting it up the way it was. Is not any good anymore. Well, this is, I mean, this is what their page said to do. This is how it was set up before, right here. Dang it. It's one of those things where I don't have the knowledge. Don't have the information. Yeah, that changed for some reason. I don't know why. Chill, bud. It seems like clicking record on different tracks makes them switch. But at any rate, it seems like if the devices are red... I did. I saved it. I don't know if it reopened it when I restarted Live Light. Yeah, but I know. Hang tight. Hang tight, bud. Okay. So we're from a fresh restart here. Well, it's not mad yet. Oh? 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 Okay. All right. Okay. It's very picky. That's not doing anything. It works. It works, it works, it works. Fucking hell. Huh. I'm gonna have to do it. It is the record. That's the one. Oh well, whatever. So then the next question is, where the fuck do I go from here? I'll have to change this arrangement so that I can send... I need to be able to send samples to the Super MIDI pack from the Stream PC. And then I need to figure out, like, how do you set up and trigger other loops so that, like, so I can have more going on here than just, you know, individual notes. Right. So we should have 16 channels to work with. Hypothetically, well, what are the controls for changing channels from here? MIDI lab. to Ableton change channel. Because the Super MIDI pack should have like 4 channels in it by default. So I should be able to change them on the fly. Use of keyboard MIDI channels, Ableton Forum. This is... Ugh. I hate people talking about things.
So why would they advertise and make it extremely easy to change channels with a dedicated button? Seems a bit pointless.
I hate the way people talk and discuss things. Some prick always has to come in and be like,
Well, according to my expertise, they shouldn't even have that plaque. Because I can't think of a possible reason in the entire world anyone would ever have to use that.
like, shut the fuck up. You don't know. Ugh, yeah. Well, so there's the keys here marked. I mean, I would assume. I just don't know how to find out what the mapping is. But I've loaded the memory that's set up for Ableton. I just don't know what the key combination is that changes. I don't know if they have this documented anywhere. No, I'm not assigning them. They're already in memory. Or are you saying if I switch it here? Well, let's just see if that did anything. Didn't do dick. I don't even, I'll be real, I don't know what you're talking about at this point. All I'm asking about is I would like to be able to switch the channel from the device. I assume there's a key combination that I don't know, but the Mini Lab Mark II already has a setup for that built in. Well, yeah, but when I go to edit MIDI map, it has nothing in it. I shouldn't have to set anything up. It's already, like, things already work with the memory as I understand it. I don't seem to be able to convey this to y'all in English, so I'm just going to give up at this point. I'm done. Select the channel now. What do you mean? I so much feel, and it's probably because I'm a fucking noob with this shit, but it feels like I'm speaking a foreign language. Where are you even seeing that? I exited mapping mode. I don't see anything happening anywhere. It's fine. I will look at the manual myself because I want to figure this shit out. I'm just surprised that this doesn't switch the channels, but it makes me, I mean, I'm sure it is, but that the Super Mini Pack didn't have other samples loaded. Or maybe I don't know. No, I shut it off and back on again, so it should have been cleared, I think.
Well, this shit all works. I gotcha. Well, it's definitely switching channels because it resets whatever settings and it stores them. I still can't get over the fact that I'm playing this stuff through the Super Nintendo sound chip. That shit's fucking badass. All right. Well, this has been interesting. Maybe not necessarily riveting because it's a lot of just bumbling around trying to figure out what the fuck I'm even doing. But I'm very intrigued by this. And thank you again, Elusive, for this. This is an awesome little toy. This is much better for playing around with this whole setup by a lot than what I had going on. So I think this is really going to catapult my ability to fuck around with this stuff. I mean, not just with the Super Mini Pack, but probably messing around with music in general. So oops. Yeah, I just accidentally did that. Absolutely, we could. I mean, you can use any audio as a sample. We could do a Huskel's sample pack, like a drum kit. Do a bunch of dumb shit. A bum kit, yeah. Perfect. Well, I am very much looking forward to playing around with this stuff more. I don't know if this was interesting for y'all or not. I get really... Whenever I do anything that's creative on stream, I get very self-conscious, I guess. Like it's I feel like it's got to be boring, and that's just playing in my head the whole time. Everyone's bored, everyone's bored, everyone's bored. And probably is at, many times where I'm like just fucking around with the configuration or something and nothing's happening. And I'm not making any songs or anything, so. But I never really have. I've made one ever. I made one ever in like shit, I don't know. It was ancient times. Maybe it would have been like the earliest version of Fruity Loops or something. It might have still been the 90s. And I made a track. I made a whole track. Don't worry, it was lost to history, so no one will ever be subjected to it. But that's all I ever did. Also, I did trigger
a timer. I don't know how to stop it. It's a play button. It's playing is what I did. Don't know how to make it stop. No clue. Oh no. It's just getting worse. I need to learn what these are. I need to learn what the fuck I'm doing. And I also need to learn how to integrate this at all with the Super MIDI pack. I think I kind of am getting it. But basically I should be able to record or define some stuff, some loops or whatever in Ableton that output to the Super MIDI pack, and I can have a live channel as well, so that I can have like a backing and then I can play like a lead bit over top, all of it being pumped through the Super MIDI pack. I didn't know there was another layout. I do have to run, but what are you talking about? Is it in here? Or is it in view? Could go full screen when I'm doing this shit. How do I get to the timeline one? How do I get out of full screen? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can't escape. I'm surprised the like toolbar doesn't come down here. You know, this would make more sense, a lot more sense for me until I get the hang of things better, I think. Oh yeah, it's F11. Cool. Yeah. I just find this very confusing to look at in terms of like, what, huh? You know, but if it, yeah, like if I can just run loops and stuff, I just need to learn that part. So maybe, and I don't know if I'll do this on stream or not, but probably the next thing for me to do is just look at some fucking tutorials, basics of Ableton, how people do shit. Because I've got the interface. I can play and record. I just need to know everything else. And then I don't think I'm going to jump straight to assigning any controls until I have a feel for all this. Because I simply don't know. I don't want to set a bunch of crap and create a mess for myself. Because I feel like that could happen very easily. I just want to kind of, I'll probably poke around with the mouse and keyboard and this for a bit until I get more comfortable, and then I'll start assigning things to things. Because I can tell you right now, I'll end up assigning controls to stuff that's stupid. Like one-time things. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know in this case, so. But thank you for the help. This has been really cool. And I would like to experiment more with this, for sure. I'm not going to ditch Elden Ring. I'll probably do Elden Ring tomorrow, but we might start doing this on and off. Because I'm on like this journey where I want to make shit on the Super MIDI pack. I am going to keep going until I get there. I'm close. I can make sound come out of it. That's a good starting point. We're getting somewhere. I also need a whole different arrangement to have any of this shit anywhere in like a permanent capacity. Maybe I can have that like here. Maybe if I get a little stand, I can have it like above my keyboard, and then I can pop it up right there like that. But yeah. For now, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all tomorrow night. Have a good one.